You guys, this is going to freak y'all out. I have had a headache for 2 days. I was laying in bed watching TV. Decided to get up and get some aspirin. I got up, carried some trash, emptied my ashtray into the kitchen to dump the trash. Put Dr. Pepper in my cup, got 2 aspirins, walked through the hall into my room, popped the aspirins, drank some Dr. Pepper, put my Dr. Pepper down on my bedside table. Decided I was going to go to the bathroom before I laid back down. Walked into the hall again, and there's this white dog, like a Shih Tzu or a Maltese or something, just standing there. I thought Kevin was busy on the computer and the back door was open and the dog just wandered in here. But I watched it, and the image went like this, and pop, gone. And I said, dude, y'all are gonna freak out. And that's when I'm telling the story.
Yep, so I grabbed the camera to have her tell the story, because got to add it to our little investigation stuff here on YouTube.
They asked me, did we ever have a white dog? And I said, no, but there was a old lady that owned this house before we moved in here 36 years ago. Maybe she did.
Yeah, might have.
There was a white dog in that hall. There was a white dog standing in the hall looking at me. And I looked at it, and my first thought was Kevin left the back door open and a dog wandered in from the house, from outside into the house. And
I don't know how, but
I looked at it, and it pulsated kind of in and out, and it just popped. It was like a pop, and it was gone. And I said, am I going crazy? What is going on? And then I told y'all.
Seems like something freaky is going on. I'm going to have to start investigating the hallway soon. And
well, we used to have, like, our lights went out, or the lights flashed in the hall, and weird things like the cold spots, and
yeah,
we used to have things like that.
I remember,
yeah. Years ago.
I remember years ago, the hallway, back shortly after Cindy died, who, I guess I'll tell you, was our dog, well, my mom's dog. She got a long time ago. I believe she had it way before I was even born. Me and Matt were even born. I got it when I was
17.
It was like her wedding gift or something like that. A little beagle dog, and it died like in 88 or so. And the thing is, back then we used to have, there was no carpet in the hallway, and when she used to run through the hall here, her toenails clicking on the floor. You know, tell when she's coming or going.
And she was usually running.
Yeah, she's running. She's a little tiny little beagle hauling butt. Anyways, later on after she died, we have carpet in the hallway now, but I haven't heard it in a long time. But after she died, every once in a while you'd still hear those clacks in the hallway. But how is that possible? There's carpeting in the floors. The hallway has carpet now.
That's why I was thinking, you know, am I going crazy? Okay, yeah, you can have grief over your dog dying and still think you see them or like hear them or whatever.
Who the hell's this white dog?
We never had a white dog.
A little Shih Tzu?
But I think, you know, for some reason I think it has something to do with my headaches.
No.
I had headaches for 2 days and couldn't get rid of them. And I'm still laying down with a headache. And then I see this white dog stand in the hall. But it obviously isn't a real dog because it was just kind of pulsated and popped and it was gone. And I thought, am I losing my mind? And then I started laughing and I said, you guys aren't going to believe this. I got to tell you this. I said, Daddy was here. He goes,
he don't believe anything.
But why would I see that white dog? I don't even have a white dog. Nobody in our family has a pure white dog. I mean, why would I see a white dog standing in a hall looking at me and then all of a sudden it like pulsates and goes away?
Oh, because we never had no little Shih Tzu.
No. Now Heather does, but she's never been in this house. And she brought... She ever brought the dog in this house.
Those dogs never been in here.
If she has, it's only in the living room.
Yeah.
And she's not white.
Yes, their dogs are like brown and white and black and all different color mixed.
This was a white dog. Now I've heard stories about white unicorns, white Indians, white wolves, and white doves, and they say that used a long time ago, if somebody was going to die, a bird would come in the house.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you know, no windows were open or whatever, but if a window was open, a bird would come in the house, and if you saw a bird, people would freak out because...
Yep, those old school legends, old school...
What does a white dog mean?
Premonitions.
Maybe we should look it up on the internet and see if anybody has any other references to a white dog.
Yeah, I think I'll look that up.
Like, look up the wolf legend, like a white wolf legends, the white unicorns, the doves, and or the birds meaning death, or you know.
Wolf country myth, legends, and stories. The White Wolf's legend. Let's see here. History.
Learn to hate the wolf. This year there, White Wolf, still solitary chieftain, came to find a partner there making a road. He thought it was a hairy secret, which was his.
I don't know.
That's a too long of a story.
It is. The wolf is often portrayed as the Antichrist, epitome of evil. There is also many legends of wolves as noble creatures who can teach us many things. Following are some of the stories.
Well, a white dog might be included in that, but a little shih tzu don't look like no damn wolf.
No kidding. White dog legends. Native American legend, the big white dog, but that's not.
It's a little bitty white dog.
And legend of the white dog. The Mexican pet, an urban legend. I think I heard that. It's like a rat or something. They thought it was a little white dog. A woman and her husband go to Mexico. Outside the motel room, the lady notices a strange-looking small doggy. She feeds it for a couple of nights. Eventually, she lets the dog sleep in the room with them. She falls in love with this ugly but adorable pooch and decides to take it home at the end of their vacation. She carries the animal in a blanket onto the bus, and that's taken to the airport. The new pet is licking her face as she snuggles with it. She notices a local man on the bus looking at her. She asks the man if he knows what possible breed the dog she's grown to love. He tells her that's not a dog she's cuddling, but that's a large type of Mexican rat. Anyways, the white dog. What? I don't get if there's. No, I doubt it has anything to do with her headache, but.
Hey guys, I am not a ghost hunter or a whatever. I'm a old woman. And I don't normally believe in this kind of stuff, but I'm open to it, whereas my husband isn't.
No,
but
he ain't.
I've seen orbs, and I've seen, like my friend that had a picture.
I've discussed it on here that they know. If anyone who's watched my previous videos, they know about it. I've mentioned the picture.
My friends had a picture
about her father or grandfather or something like that, and that picture of them when they were young.
They've had that picture for years. He's been dead for years.
And it was like, who's that man?
One night we were all looking through the pictures. We had a Friday night poker game, and one of our friends didn't feel good, so she wanted to lay down. So she went in and laid down, and everybody else said, what are we doing? And we all went in the living room, sat down, talked, and they pulled out the photo albums. We were looking at the photos, and we said, and who's this? And who's that? And who's this? And oh, how cute. The baby's so cute. And we came to this one picture, and we said, yeah, we know all these people, but who's that?
Who's that guy back there behind y'all in that family photo when, like, she was young or something like that?
She started screaming and
That's
crying.
my granddaddy.
I said, that's my grandfather, and he's not in that picture. And he was definitely in that picture. And it freaked her out.
She said
she called her mother, got everybody in the family over there to look at that picture, and he was still in it. And they showed it to everybody, and she went to make copies. No, he wasn't there.
That's freaky.
And a couple of days
I remember
later,
she came to our house showed us all these pictures. Oh man, it was freaky.
A couple of days later, he's gone.
Then she found the picture of him when he was alive, standing in like outside in next to some leaves or in leaves or something like that. That was like a long time ago. That's what truly got that right there. That story alone, I've mentioned it in one of my videos here. That experience alone is what truly got me into believing in ghosts. That right there, because I thought that was the most freakiest thing I've ever saw back then. I was like 7, 8, a long time ago when this happened.
Who had the picture that they were in like TGI Fridays, or was it Ian? Somebody had a picture. Him and his girlfriend went to a restaurant, and it was somebody's birthday, and they took pictures at the tables and stuff, and they were standing up, and he had his arm around her, and they were taking a picture for the camera, and when they got the pictures developed, there was a girl
I had totally forgotten all about that.
Above them. And she wasn't standing above them. It looked like a ghost.
I remember that now. Oh my God.
White clothes, and she was hovering above them.
Oh man, I had totally forgotten about that until you mentioned that. Yeah. I think it was Ian, I think. Damn, that was
freaked them out because they got
totally
those pictures developed, and that girl was, and there wasn't a staircase, there wasn't beams or what, and she definitely wasn't standing. She was hovering above them. And
that's freaky. I forgot. I remember it now, but it just like I totally forgotten all about that. That was pretty creepy.
Yeah,
but there was
some creepy stuff.
There's that one picture. I mean, I think Chris still had it. I want to ask Heather if she can dig around and see if she can find that picture of Matt and me. I don't remember if I was there. I think I was there. No, just Matt and Chris. They're at Hewlin Mall. And they're walking past the escalator. They're just taking random pictures. They always took random stupid pictures of each other. They're at Hewlin Mall, and you just went click. And Matt and Chris were walking past the escalator where the Suncoast was and stuff. And like behind them was like a girl that was like so totally transparent. Like at first we figured maybe it was just a reflection of a girl in the escalator, but if you look closer at the escalator, the metal part is not like chrome shiny, it's like just metallic, and there's no way you can get a reflection off that. And
she was like whitish blue.
Yeah, whitish blue looking. It was kind of clear, and
I remember that too.
Oh, I want to find. Chris had 2 copies. One, I think he let Tim borrow, never saw it again. Good move there. And I think Chris sent the other one to Heather, and I'm going to ask her.
We had a picture somewhere where y'all took, when y'all were into really ghost hunting, and
I still am. No one else wants to do it.
And, you know, they say, oh, well, orbs are just dust mites.
It depends. Sometimes you can tell.
But we went into our garage, and before our garage was built there, we had buried like 6 or 7 pets.
Yeah.
And we went out there, and there was like humongous orbs everywhere.
I mean, it could have been dust, but the thing is, everything's all steady. I mean, usually dust ain't completely floating around all the time if everything was steady. So that's kind of freaky.
Because it was obvious. It wasn't like, ooh, is that an orb? It was obvious. Big orbs. And going, holy crap. Because this is where we buried all of our pets, and then we built our garage over where we buried them. And entombed them, and I guess they wanted out. I don't know.
Well, we still buried them there even after it was built. Some after they was built too.
I don't think we had a floor in it or something.
Yeah, there's no. The back of the shop back there doesn't have a floor.
Okay, I'm done. My headache's hurting. I'm going to lay down.
Alrighty.
No more white dog.
Time to start investigating this house again, especially the hallway, and we'll just have to see what happens.